Welcome back to another episode of The Cure for Cowardice. Now, spring is coming, and I got to thinking, I talk a lot about productivity and maximizing your day and doing the stuff that's going to lead to a more fulfilling life. But one thing that I feel like needs to have, I would say, equal attention is making sure that you're having fun while you do it. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of things in life that are not fun by any measure of the word, especially if you're trying to do some cool shit. It's going to be hard. And if all we focus on all the time is go, 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 then things are going to get not just kind of lonely, but kind of dull. It's like at a certain point, hard things just become boring things. It doesn't make them any less difficult, but if all that you're doing all the time is pushing and you never sit back and appreciate the journey, then you're going to miss out on a lot in life. And for me personally, one of the big driving motivations for doing all the stuff that I'm doing is because I want to be able to take care of my loved ones, my family and friends. I want to be able to provide for them and provide them with opportunities where they can do things that they like doing and make a good living doing them. And so they're a primary motivation of mine. I wouldn't say that they're the complete motivation, but definitely are up there. And despite that, for many years, I have not put anywhere near as much time as I could or arguably should in hanging out with them, spending time with them, just being in their presence. And I think that is a problem that a lot of us fall into, especially when it comes to getting productive about things, is we realize that we're not where we want to be, and we start pushing and driving towards the life that we want. And then somewhere along the way, we realize that it's been a while since we laughed or even genuinely smiled. And it's been a while since we felt like we were just present in the moment. And so I made another video talking about off days and how they were not just important but necessary to schedule. And just the same, I think it's equally important and even necessary to add in not just time for rest and relaxation, but recreation. And when I say recreation, I mean some activity that is enjoyable, that we are doing for the sheer sake of doing it. So like, basically something where we're not checking any box for any category that we're trying to improve our life in, but we are just having a good time doing it. And it's okay if it's things like, video games or, going out to social events and for me personally, I like disc golfing. It's quite fun. And it's okay to just set aside time to go do that kind of stuff. And it's not just okay, but it's necessary. Because otherwise you reach a certain point where you realize that you haven't really had fun in quite a while and you almost kind of forget what it's like. And then if that's the case, it's like what's the point? Like, if one of my primary motivations is to be able to provide a good life for my loved ones, But then I never see my loved ones because I'm always grinding so that I can get to the point where I can provide a good life for them. It's like, sure, will they appreciate and be grateful for the things that I'm able to do for them in the future? Yeah. Would they also be okay with it taking a little bit longer and seeing me now and then throughout this period of time that I'm grinding? Absolutely. It reminds me of something that my buddy told me a while back, and I don't know if he even remembers, but he said, I was talking to him about my motivations and how providing for them and giving them a good life are one of the primary motivations for me. And he said, they don't need you to do all of that. They just need you. And I think there's something powerful in that, and just recognizing and realizing that the people who love us just want us to be around. We don't necessarily have to always be providing. So I think that's what I got for this one. Stop and smell the roses now and then. Remember why you're doing this and act accordingly. And enjoy the outdoors. It's spring now, or almost. We don't have any excuses to not be outside anymore. Go out and do stuff. Get some goddamn sunlight. Lord knows we need it. Anyway, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.